have given parts of me away to the ones who didn't stay. I have handed pieces of my heart to the ones who fell apart. I have loved with everything I had, through the good and through the bad. I have poured myself into the space of a love that left no trace. I have trusted in the wrong before, opened up the wrong front door. I have laid my softness on the line, only to be left behind. I have worn the weight of loving hard, every bruise and every scar. I have carried all of that alone, in the silence of my own. I have learned to build a careful life, one that minimizes strife. I have learned to keep the edges clean, never showing what they mean. I have learned to smile before the ask, wearing love is just a mask. I have learned to give without the all, to protect me from the fall. I have learned that hearts can only take so much breaking till they break. I have learned the price of giving in to the love beneath the skin, and the lessons carve themselves in deep in the places I can't sleep, in the hours of the restless night where the memories burn bright. And I told myself that I was done, told myself I'd finally won the fight against the wanting more of what hurt me so before. And I had built the perfect wall, high enough to stop the fall, thick enough to stop the cold, strong enough to not be told that somewhere past the careful guarding, past the fear and past the warding, past the years of keeping distance, was a love of real existence, was a love that wouldn't leave me, was a love that would believe me, was a love that saw the broken and still loved the words unspoken. And now I'm all yours, every piece and every part. I'm all yours, I'm all yours, every corner of my heart. I'm all yours, I'm all yours, every wall is come undone. I'm all yours, I'm all yours, every shadow, every sun. I'm all yours, not a piece held back in fear. I'm all yours, I'm all yours, every single thing is here. You came without the grand arrival, came without the need for more. You came as something like revival of what I had closed the door. You came with empty open hands, you came without your own demands. You came and sat beside the mess of everything I must confess. You didn't come to fix the broken, didn't come to fill the space. You came and left the things unspoken, and just quietly took your place. You took your place beside the quiet of a soul that needed rest. You never came to start a riot, you just gently gave your best. And the best you gave was presence, the simple being truly here. And in that soft and gentle essence, something in me its fear. I noticed how you never counted, never kept a running score. I noticed how the love you mounted never asked me to give more. I noticed how you held the heavy of my past without a flinch. I noticed how you stayed so steady without moving back an inch. I noticed how you loved the places that I thought would push you far. I noticed how your love replaces every last remaining scar. And in the noticing I started letting go of what was sealed, and in the opening, soft-hearted, something broken slowly healed. And the healing wasn't dramatic, wasn't loud or quick or clear. It was quiet and systematic, of a love removing fear. I used to think that being all in was a risk I couldn't take. I used to think that love was falling into something bound to break. I used to hold the reservation in the back of everything. I used to keep this small vacation home inside the door of spring, a door that I could exit quickly if the love began to turn, a door I kept beside me thickly from the lessons I had learned. But you were patient with the door there, never asked me why it stayed. You loved me with the exit near there, and you never were afraid. And slowly, slowly, slowly over all the months of being near, like the warming into October, the door just disappeared. And I stood there in the open, nothing left to hide behind. Every lock had been broken, every wall left far behind. I used to sleep on my own side of a bed too wide to cross. I used to keep my arms inside and count the things I'd lost. I used to face the wall at night and breathe the quiet alone. I used to wait for morning light without a place called home. I used to lie inside the dark and listen to the still. I used to guard my every mark against the cold and chill. But now I turn and find you there before my eyes are wide, and everything beyond compare is simply by my side. I used to eat my meals in quiet with nobody at the table there. I used to start a sentence, try it, and find nobody to share. I used to laugh at something small and have no one to tell. I used to walk the evening hall inside a private shell. I used to save the little things, the good ones from the day. But saving what the evening brings just slowly slips away. But now I turn to you and say, the smallest thing I find, and you receive it in a way that settles every mind. And I have learned that being loved well just the grand and hard to tell, but every small and rare. Not just the big and broken pieces, not just the heavy and the deep, but the joy that never ceases in the little things we keep. I'm all yours, in the small and in the grand. I'm all yours, I'm yours to understand. I'm all yours, in the telling and the tone. I'm all yours, in the warm and in the cold. I love the way you hold my stories, like they matter, like they count. I love that even in their glories and their pain you don't discount. I love the way you ask the questions that nobody thought to ask. I love the quiet, slow progressions of removing every mask. I love the way you stay so curious about the person I have been. I love that nothing feels injurious in the things you've heard and seen. I love that I can speak in fragments, half a thought, an unbuilt phrase. I love that you complete the pageants of my half-constructed ways. You love me in the inconsistent, in the moods that shift and turn. You love me through the days resistant, when the fire doesn't burn. You love me in the less inspired, when the words don't wanna come. You love me in the tired, when the heart is gone half numb. You love me in the unproductive, in the slow and dragging day. You love me in the self-destructive thoughts I'm trying to outweigh. You love me past the fear of being too much weight for one to hold. You love me in the never fleeing from the stories left untold. I think about the love I offered to the ones who couldn't hold. I think about the times I suffered from a love that ran too cold. I think about the years of giving more than anyone deserved. I think about the cost of living for a love that never served. And I could carry all that bitterness, could wear it like a coat. I could let the old and littleness get stuck inside my throat. But you have made the carrying lighter, you have made the lesson clear. You have made the future brighter by simply being here. And the bitterness dissolved now in the warmth of what we share. And the past has been resolved now in the softness of your care. I'm all yours, in the small and in the grand. I'm all yours, I'm yours to understand. I'm all yours, in the telling and the tone. I'm all yours, in the warm and in the cold. And being all yours isn't losing any part of who I am. Being all yours is the choosing of the finest diagram of a life that's built on giving all of me without reserve, of a love that keeps on living past thought that I would get here, to this quiet, certain place. I never thought that I would set here every fear upon your grace. I never thought the walls would crumble, soft and easy, one by one. I never thought I'd stop the stumble of a heart still on the run. I never thought that I'd stop guarding every entrance, every door. I never thought that all the warding would one day matter anymore. But here I am, completely open, every window, every frame. Everything that once was broken carries now a different name. I carry you inside the daytime, in the middle of my work. I carry you inside the playtime, in the places I might lurk. I carry you inside the thinking, when the world demands my head. I carry you inside the blinking of the moments left unsaid. I carry you inside the laughter of a joke that no one shares. I carry you in the hereafter of the day when no one cares. I carry you inside the breathing, the inhale and the out. I carry you inside the leaving of the last remaining doubt. And carrying you isn't heavy, carrying you is light. Carrying you makes me ready for whatever comes inside. Carrying you is not a burden, not a weight upon the chest. Carrying you pulls back the curtain on the love that I love best. I'm all yours, and you're all mine to keep. I'm all yours in the waking and the sleep. I'm all yours in the shallow and the deep. I'm all yours in the promises we reap. I wanna love you past the seasons, past the young and past the new. I wanna love you past the reasons that I ever even knew. I wanna love you in the silence of the years that settle slow. I wanna love you past the islands of the places we will go. I wanna love you in the smaller version of a quiet life. I wanna love the growing taller of our love through every strife. I wanna love you in the history that we haven't written yet. I wanna love you through the mystery of the things we won't forget. All yours is not a losing battle. All yours is not a giving in. All yours is not the empty rattle of a love wearing thin. All yours is the full surrender of a heart that chose to trust. All yours is the quiet tender of a love that's more than just. All yours is the open window of a life no longer sealed. All yours is past the innuendo of a love that's been revealed. All yours is the final resting of the running and the chase. All yours is beyond the testing of a love now in its place. So here we are at the ending of a song that tried to say All the loving and the bending of a heart that found its way. 3 parts building to this moment, 3 parts leading to right here. Every verse its own component of a love that won't disappear. And the simplest truth I carry through each word and every line is that I will never tarry from a love as true as thine. You are not just where I'm landing, not just where I lay my head. You are all my understanding, every morning, night, and bed. I'm all yours, and you're all mine to keep. I'm all yours in the waking and the sleep. I'm all yours in the shallow and the deep. I'm all yours in the promises we reap. All yours in the storm and still, all yours in the good and ill, all yours in the against the will, all yours climbing every hill, all yours in the dim and bright, all yours in the day and night, all yours in the wrong and right, all yours. You're my greatest light, all yours. Every breath I take, all yours. Every move I make, all yours. Every morning we wake, all yours. For our own love's sake.